So we have her, this is Chloe, but we have her in right after SPML, and she's getting visually evaluated. Now, why am I visually evaluating the child after SPML? She had alcohol blocks done on the arms, but also in the SPML done on the legs, right? We don't have to go into the details there. When you have a release of anything to do with the muscles, the eyes are muscles, so the vision has a chance of changing. So one of the things that I'm noticing here, Diane's working with her too, as you can see, is that when there's weakness in the arm and she doesn't still have a good vestibular system off of this, her eyes are going to drop down to go with where the arms are at. So now if we bring her up, see again, so bring her vision up, Diane, bring the mirror up to her or something where she's going up. So now if she's in sitting, right, I can bring the vision up. Do you see that? Right? Now if I bring her down over here where the arm is down, do you see how it changes the upper quadrant vision? And then yeah, her vision falls right there. Right? See how her vision is falling? And she sort of collapses into the vision because I'm actually trying to go onto her arm. Her arm just had the alcohol blocks and it's not responding yet. This is one of the reasons why you do intensives, because if there's vision, you got to work with vision. So again, if I bring her over here, now watch her vision change. Her vision doesn't fall or collapse, right? And she can play, but if we introduce something, right, she can come in and see and look at her back go into extension. Do you see that? But again, if I bring her over here, now again, try and bring her vision into upper quadrant. See how that's harder for her, and she's got it, but her arm hasn't kicked in to help with the vision. Her arm shouldn't kick in to help with vision, but right now it's not there, so her vision is weaker. Right? But if I bring her over here, see, her vision's much stronger. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you what I'm working on? So that's what I'm working on. Now, again, guys, this is a new phenomenon for her. I don't care if she has great vision or not. Right now, I'm working on how she has her arm. Now, why would that be a problem? Well, if I want her to using a pencil, I don't want her vision collapsing when she's writing. And this is where a lot of kids have a hard time looking down at their paper and then looking up at the teacher and then back down at the paper again. It's active-passive convergence. There's a big problem with kiddos with CP, right? And so when you're doing alcohol blocks in the upper quadrant of her body, or the upper thorax, and then you're also working with making visual changes, or you want to change the whole body, I always go back to, if you change the vision, you're going to change every movement in her body. Now again, here's Diane working with that. I'm going to bring her down on the arm. Do you see how that's harder for her? She's trying to see now.
Her eye goes in.
Right, that's harder for her. Right, but if I bring her up and take her off her arm, see, she goes right spot on with the vision. Can you see that? And that's what I'm working on now, so that she brings her arms down and she still has good vision, but it's like the second I touch that arm on the table, she goes off. I bring her back up, right, and she immediately has vision again. So that's where she has vision in the spine, eye spine, but the eye hand is weak. And I need to work on that post-SPML. Thanks. So we just did a live, a half hour ago? Now I want to show the changes. So now her arm is down. So now she's sitting independently, right? So she's tired though. So she's here. So now this is the first time she's sitting independently, right? So she can come up and she's grabbing with, again, the SPML. The alcohol blocks were done on the right side. She's going right hand dominant. Yes, she still has stuff that she needs to work on. But again, watch where her vision is now, because now she's sitting independently, right? But she's using her hands for vestibular support when she needs them, but it's the back that's doing the job, right? But now she's putting the hand down. See, before her vision kind of collapsed, but look at that. See, look at that, how she comes up now with the hand down. And now if I come over here, now she's putting the hand down, and now just bring her vision up. See now? See how she's using the hand. Whereas before, if the hand was down, her vision collapsed. So again, these are things that go on with SPML. Again, she's tired now. She's done a good half hour or so of vision, 40 minutes. And and you really have to watch it with that. It's you get it that there's something to it. When you're getting new vision with body movements, it's got to be successful. We're here doing this again. I'm here. She's independent now. She's got it. But I'm still now working with new movements now, because what's happening is that when her eyes go like that, becomes independent. Now she's got whole new rib cage. She's got new back. Like, for her to actually be here and going like this, right? Versus we just did the live, a half hour ago, and she was literally doing this. And now she's doing what she should be doing here. Now, I don't want her collapsing that much, so I want to come into play. I don't want her folding in half. And that's the fatigue just cutting in. I didn't make her stronger in a half hour. It has nothing to do with strength. It's about functional movement and functional vision kicking in together. But again, to see that I'm over here now with her, and her vision can come up, whereas before, like I said, just watch the other live where it would have collapsed, and she was there. If you have problems seeing what I'm seeing, and now I'm just bringing her back, but she's never done coming to sitting, and so I'm just starting to bring her back, letting her play, but I want her, look at that reach, that's coming to sitting, and that's how you start working on those skills. But again, she had SPML, hamstrings done, the feet, all of that. But more so too, that she had it in the biceps done. But again, we're here. So tilt that mirror so she can see. There we go. And I just use that, and then she's learning how to come to sitting through her back, which she couldn't do before because her hamstrings or her adductors would have been too tight.
And the light's not bothering her now.
No. So here again, look at that. She's thinking about it. Again, guys, she's playing. She's got stuff in her mouth. She's being a kid. Let her be. There she goes. Vision kicks in, and you work on the sitting. Oh, now she want to do it on the other side? Okay, we'll do it on the other side. See? See what happens when a kid knows, or a child knows that they're doing something? Let them find it. If she's figuring it out, how to come to sitting from the left and from the right, versus me showing her, brilliance. Just tilt the mirror that way. You get more of me than her. There we go.
What?
But this crisscross applesauce, paying attention, too much toys and stimuli. Look at her. Just let her go. Let her play and be a kid. And again, then we can work on, those kind of skills. But she's scanning, she's moving around, but look at what we're doing. She had SPML done. Do you see the weight transfer just in every toe? The visual weight transfer, the weight transfer through her lower calves, through her pelvis, her hands coming down, again, where she can come in, and look at how she's playing. It's just like dancing. She's like, what are you doing to me? She's petering out, she's tired. So with that, I'll let you go. Thanks, guys.